Welcome back. So we have a pile of oversized items that have come in, including a very special item at the end. So starting off, we have two autographed Sandy Koufax postcards. These were purchased through someone on Facebook. No certification on the autos, said he got them in person. I looked at the postcards themselves and priced them accordingly. These are actually these postcards themselves can get pricey without an autograph on them. And so I basically made the offer according to the postcard. And that's what I ended up with. So next up, something that is very good for my PC. So this is a 1940 Wheaties Champs. These are obviously little cut cards. I bought it for the Maury Arnovich up top. Fits into the Jewish athlete / Major League Players PC, known as the only man in the history of baseball to ever keep strict kosher throughout his career and throughout his life. 30s and 40s, Phillies, and a few other teams. All-star player, served in World War II, and really was never the same after. His career ended shortly after his return. So that was the Wheaties item. So this next one was a lot, and I bought it for one item. So let me go over some of the bigger items. We'll get to some of the smaller ones. All right, so we have the 1963 Tiger Yearbook, 1966 Tiger Yearbook, 1965 Tiger Yearbook, 84 Score an Official Book Program, which is always interesting when you look at the rosters and you look at who they're playing. So Tigers, Brewers, this is the Yount, Cooper, Ogilvy, Simmons, Days. I believe and Molitor, I guess, was injured or on the bench or something. And then for the Tigers, obviously you have Trammell, Parrish, and a few other guys that were on that championship team in '84. So, a little scorecard from '84. You got the '67 Tigers Yearbook and the '85 Yearbook, the '84 World Series champions. All right, so then you have some '60s scorecards, scorebooks. One of them is filled out. Not this one. Actually, the score sheet was taken out of that one for whatever reason. It's all right. It's not the one I was buying this lot for. So I am okay with that. This one's interesting. It's completely filled out. Playing Kansas City. Hawk Harrelson, Rick Campaneris, Matthews, and Detroit. Got K-line there, Horton, Cash. So, but this, and then you have scorebook. Another scorebook. This one is blank. Playing Boston. Petroselli, Yastrzemski. I'm trying to remember some of the names here. And then for Detroit, obviously K-line's in there. Padres was on Detroit at the time, which is probably how I'll date it. So 60s scorecard, but this is the piece that why I bought the lot. So this is official scorecard. And I believe it was 37. Hank Greenberg, Fox, Walker, Gehringer, York, Rogel. And the nice thing is they're playing Boston. Cronin, Fox, Higgins, and Moberg at catcher. So double PC item for me on that one. I'll be putting that away. And then another Detroit scorecard. Not going to bother opening this one up. 1945, after Hank's return from the Army on July 1st. This was, they're playing Boston. And really just good shape. Blank card. This was a very interesting piece because this is a newspaper insert. It was Hartford Courant that put this out. From February 4th, 1942. And you have Joe Cronin, Mel Ott, new manager of the Giants. And in between you have an unflattering picture of Joe DiMaggio and Hank Greenberg. So the interesting, this is Greenberg left for the service in 41, didn't return until 45. So shortly after going to service, this was taken and of an award given to Sergeant Hank Greenberg with a plaque for his distinguished service. So DiMaggio got Player of the Year, and Ott got service to baseball over a period of years. So interesting piece. This one is even more interesting. So many of you are familiar with the Boone family. Obviously, Yankees fans know of Aaron Boone, the manager of the Yankees right now. Brett Boone was his brother. They were the sons of Bob Boone, who was an all-star catcher for the Phillies and Royals specifically, and also a manager. And then their grandfather was Ray Boone, who was a catcher, major league catcher. And he started the 3 generations of Boones in baseball. One of the teams Ray Boone played for was the Cleveland Indians. 1951, this is the contract that he signed with Cleveland, which paid him $12,000 a year. And it's signed at the bottom by Ray Boone and William Herridge, and the GM of the Cleveland Indians, Hank Greenberg. So another nice Greenberg edition. If only I could find the Al Rosen contract, that would be fantastic. And obviously there's the JSA letter certification, which notes all 3 of them, Ray Boone, Hank Greenberg, and Will Herridge. So saw this. Contracts can sometimes go for a lot, even of common players. There's another Hank signed contract out there for some lesser known player for an outrageous amount of money. This was a reasonable amount of money. And it's just an interesting item to have in the collection. So now this is the last of the items that I've purchased. The next item was actually sent to me by a subscriber and, more importantly, friend of mine. So we talked about this item on a few occasions, and finally he just emailed me out of the blue. I stopped talking about it a while ago, so I got something to sending you. So I waited for it, it showed up, and to my surprise, it was the item we had talked about a few times in the past. So This is a 1964 Oravision record card of Sandy Koufax. I do have this item in the PC. However, this one is in far superior shape to mine, unpunched. And it's got all the stats on the back. It's a giant baseball card you can put on a record player. And obviously the grooves are right here. They go all the way around. And it came with a note. It says, "Here you go, buddy. Just happy to call you a friend. Enjoy, your boy, Lou." Definitely my boy, and a boy to many other guys on YouTube. And this is just another one of those just absolutely kind of mind-boggling moments to me, is when people are so generous as to send great items for the PC. Lou's been a good friend, and I will be sending him things in return, not just a mystery box he pays for. I'll be sending a care package. But yeah, it's just been absolutely phenomenal. Lou's done this a couple times, and just thrilled to add this to my collection. So that's what I got for you this time around. Lots of different items, lots of kind of oddball and oversized items, and just a heck of a lot of fun overall. And until next time, please remember to collect what you enjoy what you collect, and don't let anybody, especially the market or a YouTuber, dictate that to you. And most importantly, have fun. Have fun by being active in this community, whether it's making videos, watching, commenting, going to live streams, group chats, going to your LCS or local card show, or simply talking about the hobby with family and friends. The more you put into it, the more you'll get out of it. The more you'll learn, the more your PC will grow, the more people you'll meet, and the more fantastic friendships you'll form. And soon, maybe you can call Lou your boy too. So I thank you very much for joining me. I hope to see you again. Have a good one, and bye for now.